Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Banished, Season 3. I'm going to pause it real quick because I wanted to take stock of everything we have. I was thinking, as I was setting things up and wondering, we have these brew houses that aren't really doing much because we only have one orchard of apples. And I hesitated to do more orchards of apples because I did not want to have a whole bunch of apples. Orchards take a long time to actually bear fruit, unlike fields. And me being the non-drinker that I am, didn't even think about the fact that we can use wheat for our brew. I mean, deep down I really knew, but I never really thought about it. And so we are going to set up some wheat farms to take advantage of that. We can see here, we're probably going to set up a chicken farm as well, split those chickens. I think we're going to probably use the area down here. We're just going to set up another mini area full of wheat farms. And we'll set up storage posts and all that, and that way we can get lots of ale going. And that way we can also get lots of things to trade. So I'm thinking about doing it just right here. Maybe I'll do it over here. There's a lot of space over here as well, but I think I'm going to just put it down right here since it's already cleared, and we already have the houses pretty close by. I will do it here. So I'm just going to go ahead and start plopping these down here. We want to do a crop field. And so I'm going to just go along the edge here. See here, so this right here, going down the line, this right here will be the line that I can actually, oh, this one right here, the line that I can actually build something on. So what I'm going to do is designate the road first, knowing full well that I'm in pause mode. I'm going to designate the road so that I can know where to put the fields. So that'll help me with my outline there, as well as the outline here. So that I know how far down I can put the fields. There we go. And so we'll probably move those over to stone, but for now we are just going to leave it as dirt, and we will make a whole bunch here. I was gonna put a field here. Maybe I'll still put that field there, and then another field there, if I can fit it. I'm not sure how big of a field I can fit there, so I think I'm just gonna start here, and I'm gonna start putting the fields in. So we're gonna move across. We're going to put it right here. We'll go 15 by 15. And then we're going to put another one right here. Also 15 by 15. Oh, I need to go up, not over. And we'll leave space for another one, and we'll put another one right here. So that's 3 full fields. I think I'm going to do 6 full fields. I'm going to have 24 laborers and quite a bit of builders kind of sitting around. And looks like I actually don't even have enough farmers. Not really sure what happened there, but I'm going to designate the stone roads in between these. Okay, here we go. Excellent. There we go. These fast traveling. There, that'll be good. And I think I'm going to put another row of 3 down here, and as I have the laborers, I'm just going to go crazy and keep doing more and more wheat. Because, for one, they can eat it. So it's not like it's going to be bad for us. And two, I mean, I'll probably eventually switch the crops out to something else. But for now, I want to get my ale production up. Because we have quite a bit of food, so we're not wanting for food. It's definitely not something we need to worry about so much. This is going to basically take all of our stone, but I'm okay with that. So there we go. We're going to have those 6 there. We're going to line it all with stone. I'm probably just going to put another storage barn right next to that one right in that corner, and probably some down here as well, which means I'm going to cancel this road that was showing my lower boundary, because I don't really need it anymore. I've gotten to my lower boundary now. And this whole area is becoming major urban production as far as farming. And I might even put a market out back here and put some of the houses back here for easy access to the farms and stuff. And then I can probably put some more animals here and here, and kind of clear out this area and make it even better. And then this market can service out here more. And then I got big plans for this area. We should be pretty good as far as everything that we're going to need. So I know we're going to be a little bit low on stone, but we have designated to get all of this here. To make it a little easier, I'm going to put a little stockpile out here so that it's a little faster for them to grab it. That way they don't have to travel so far when they have it, and then I'll just remove that stockpile and have them move it away after they harvest it. So I'm probably going to go ahead and push play here, and we will continue going. I think our laborers are probably busy grabbing all the stone out here, because I did notice that we had a little bit of a stone deficiency, so I had them going to grab stone. And I know that I have all this stone that I just designated here as well, but it's not going to be too bad. We will go ahead and just let it go, and then we'll build more houses and service the wheat farms here, because looking at this, a full-size wheat farm is producing for us about 600 wheat a season. Apparently this person... See, we had hit our food limit earlier, and that's why all this food is going bad. Partially it's because they have to walk a little ways to get to their house, but most of it's because we hit our food limit, and they stopped harvesting it for a little bit. Let's see what this trader brought us. Brought us walnuts and peach trees seeds. I can't remember what I have, so let's look at this here. We do not have any of those, so it'd be good to grab them if we can. We've got plenty of wood, and so if we do 2 of these, it was $6.25 each, so it's $12.50 for both. And we will trade with him and dismiss him. And that should put us to where we have acquired most everything. We have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things we haven't acquired. I think most of that is trees, if I remember correctly. So we have our builders getting the stone road going. Excellent. Working good. And we have our laborers clearing out to build this area. So we're not going to immediately expand into it. We're going to get it prepped first, which means houses. So I'm probably going to put a good chunk of houses along this area to help with facilitating this wheat harvest. Here we have a cherry orchard, and we have people becoming students and people becoming laborers. So we're definitely growing, so we are going to have more than enough. For some reason... I think I might have made another farm and didn't put more farmers in, so that may be part of the reason. And more people growing to be laborers, excellent. So we're going to designate out our storage barns. And so I'm going to put one right here, and one right here. as well as another one down here, and down here. That way our wheat can be brought in pretty easily. There shouldn't be any issues with that. We'll designate also some more stone roads to be able to easily access the barn. Let's see here. Excellent. And because people will be accessing it on this side, we'll build the stone roads here and here. So our fields are almost ready to start up if we wanted to. It's late spring, so obviously we're not going to be able to start it till next season. I really wanted to get the stone roads in and get the storage units built up first. With all these laborers that we have, we might as well get them to work. Doing something productive besides just clearing areas for us, which is good. I mean, it's always good to have extra laborers, but we need to clear out the areas, but we also need to put them to work. And right now, the laborers and the workers, they have to go a little ways away to take care of things. You can see here our food is going up, which is excellent. Our farms are really taking off here. It looks like the apple orchard is coming into fruitation for us, probably this season. And then we have the cherry orchard that will probably come into fruitation soon as well. I mean, I think I have room for another orchard right here. And we did just get some. Trading merchant just came. These guys are coming like crazy. Let's see here. This is the food merchant. I think all he has is food, which we have plenty of right now. We don't need any of that. And our barns are going up, and our roads are being built. Excellent. And each one of these will be able to do 4 workers. So that means 2 houses per field. With that being 6 fields, that's 12 more houses that will be in this area to work exclusively these farming fields. Probably more, because really I think a lot of our people are not living close to the farm. That's why I'm thinking about putting another market out here and just building another housing settlement out here so they're closer to the fields. Because they're harvesting the fields now. It's late summer. The wheat seems to be taking longer. I'm going to tell it to harvest it. Looks like they already started harvesting it. After a certain time, I think they start harvesting it. So looks like our fields are ready. We just need to build our houses to get the people closer. And we'll just need to determine how we want to build the houses. Probably build them pretty close to the fields themselves. Okay. And we got plenty of resources, so it's not like we are going to be running low on resources. I'm just waiting for these storage barns to finish getting put up. I think the laborers are bringing resources for it, which is good. And I think they're also designated to take out all the extra stone here. So in case they went off to go do something else, I'm going to tell them I want these storage barns priority. Bring the stuff. And let me see, did we get apples? Looks like we did. Alright, so we're getting the apples now. And then I think our cherries are still going to be a little ways, so yeah, it looks like we're still losing crops. I think it's because we don't have houses close enough. We don't have enough houses close enough. So we are going to get this all operational. And I think I do like the idea of another market over here, and then just building houses close to these fields. Because we got a lot of workers. 2 here, 4. Each one of these is 4. And then the orchards, this orchard's 3, this orchard's 3, 2 here, 2 here, so 2 herdsmen's, so that's 4, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4 is 24, 24 there, plus 6 here, so that's 30, 32, 34, 36 workers just for these fields, and we have, what, 5 houses, 10 houses with 2 each is 20. So we have like half of the houses that we need close by to harvest this area. So I think we either need to build a lot of houses here, which we could, and then they just all walk over to their fields, which isn't all that bad. It might be better than putting another market over here to start with. So I think we're gonna start building houses now. And we have 26,000 food, so I have no fear of us running out of food. So we're going to double our houses, and it's probably going to run our resources pretty slim. But we needed to double the houses just for what we had over here, let alone what we were about to move into. So let's check and see what this guy brought us. Peppers and apple seeds. I think we have both of those. We have peppers and we have apples. Yep, we have both of those, so that person's not really going to help us much. Limit of tools has been reached. We got quite a few tools. Excellent. And it looks like we have a good chunk of resources. Like, we just told them to build all these houses, and we still got lots of resources. So we're going to hit a huge population growth, but that will be good because we need more workers. So the wheat, I mean, it's growing pretty fast. It's just they have to walk too far to get to their houses, which is definitely a cause of why it's taking so long. So we're also going to designate the stone roads between the houses, and this one will continue on like that. This one will continue on as well over to there. That way they have faster access, and it looks like I should be able to put in at least 2 more sets of houses here, and then I can put another row of houses here. The storage barn's going to stop the other houses, but that's okay. And we have a population explosion, and it's telling us our reserves of food is low, but we have 25,000 food. I'm not really sure why it's saying that reserves of food is low when we have that much food. We're definitely not going to be losing any food anytime soon. And you can see all the people that's moved into these are farmers and herdsmen. Yeah, I don't understand why it's trying to tell me my food is low, because we have lots of food. You can definitely tell that we needed to have these houses here because of how close, like, they're just all farmers and everything. And they'll all come over to the market for their food and everything they ever needed, tools, everything. It's all going to be there for them, so it's going to be perfect. And we're having children born, so we needed to build these houses so that we could have more children. We were getting a little low on our children count, but now we should be good. Workers building those stone roads. Stone roads are definitely important for us in this area, as they're going to be sprawling all over this area, so we need them to be able to move around quickly. So that's really nice that we have the stone roads. I'm not sure what the laborers are doing. It looks like they're still bringing resources over. They must have all taken a break to go get their food, because once a season they need to eat, and they also have to stop by and get warm. We had a couple people die of old age, but we had replacements for them, so that's good. And more houses being brought up. Now the miners are living there. Now that's a long way to walk. I know that, wow, they're gonna be walking forever. That's not a very good idea for that. Yeah, clearly, there's a better house for you. I mean, come on. Sometimes it just takes them a little bit to change profession. There they go, now they're farmers. So it just took them a little bit to change their professions. We still have plenty of resources, plenty of laborers, so I'm going to tell them to put priority on finishing these houses. I want these houses finished so that my farmers are closer to their fields. Already you can see it's working out a lot better. It's autumn right now, and most of these fields have been collected. The wheat's still being a little slower, but I think that we're probably going to get it all. Maybe a little less than what we need, but we're going to get most of it. And that's probably what happened. I'm used to all my farmers being laborers during the winter time, and they're not laborers during the spring and summer when they're planting. So now that winter hit again, yeah, that's much better. Like, we wasted a lot less food with all these farmers here, which we still don't have all the farmers that we need over here. Because we counted like 40-some people that we need, and we had like 20. And we were almost just barely getting to the point where we have what we need for just that. They brought sheep. We have plenty of sheep. We don't need sheep, thank you. I can split fields at any point in time. The cows are getting close to population, so after that I'm probably going to build another cattle thing down here to accommodate that. And excellent, we should have 10 and 20 houses with 2 people in should be the 40 people. That should be what we need just to service the jobs that we have here, let alone the jobs that we're going to be making with the extra 24 here. So we're going to need another like 12 houses down here at a minimum. Okay, I guess we got the achievement foodie. I'm not 100% sure which one that one is. That was not one that we were originally going for, but that marks the 3rd achievement we've got that we haven't really tried to get. So there we go. That's not too bad. We have the resources, we have the food, 30,000 food. We are going to build more houses because we need the population down here to continue to grow. Oh, that is perfect. Couldn't have planned that better. So that's an extra 6 houses. I don't think one will fit there. Let me try. No, I didn't think one would fit there. It's just too tight. And then they won't fit there either. Looks like the best would be here, depending on how coordinated I want to keep it. So that would probably be the closest. But this way they won't be able to cut across here. They'll just follow the road, which is going to be faster. What I really need to do is continue the road over here, because there is a lot of traffic back and forth between here. I want to be able to capitalize on that traffic there. And then I also want to go like that, and like that. Let's see, we have some nomads that have arrived. We could actually use some more workers. We're down to 11 right now. Let's see how many nomads that is. 17 nomads, and we do have the thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and let those nomads in. They'll live in the boarding house till we have houses for them. And that just took our laborers up, so we should be building these houses a lot faster. And all of these houses, some of these houses, I guess, aren't going to be serviced inside the market. Maybe we'll cancel this house. Because although I love the symmetry, we want all the houses to be inside the circle. I think that since they're touching the circle, they should still be in it. But what we'll do instead is we'll just build a couple houses on this side. So we'll go ahead and do that. We have the resources. Build 1, 2. Oh, wrong button. And I think I'm actually going to need to remove that stockpile and remove that. So I put this down a little too fast. So we'll remove all that. And let's remove that stockpile. Looks like trader just came. Great. Remove the stockpile. Excellent. Let's check see what this trader has for us. He brought resources. We don't really need any of these. We're doing perfectly fine. And we had a stone cutter crushed. I can't really do anything about that. I'm sorry. And dysphoria has occurred, but we have a hospital. So we will nip that in the bud fast. But I'm just going to go ahead and jump back up to max speed, and I want to look at my inventory here and see what we're doing as far as wool goes. Alright, we've got lots of wool, and Our limiting factor is kind of the leather, but we will get more leather as we get cows up and running a little better. So we should hopefully be able to nip that Dysteria in the butt really fast before it goes crazy on us. Okay, house is getting built. People moving in. Excellent. So, time for a couple more houses. There we go. And then we will go ahead and put the roads in here. Like that. And then we'll put a road over like that. Actually getting a little low on stone. I guess I better go tell them to get more stone. Let's see here. Not sure if we have much stone. A little bit of stone over this way. That's a long way to go for the stone. We might just have to put a few more workers in here. Let's go to max workers here. We only got 12% left here. We're going to have to designate another stone place soon. And looking at this market here, we'll probably be able to put more houses over in this area to go work in the stone place that I'm going to be putting over there. Most likely is where it's going to be at. So now we've hit kind of a little bit of a limiting factor with stone, so if people bring stone, I'm definitely going to use it. So we'll see if they bring it. I hope they do. Our wood is getting... we're using a lot of resources right now, so even though we're probably netting in a lot of wood, we're just using a lot of it. If we look at the production here, we've used 500 this year, and we've produced 400, but we've just been building crazy houses. So it's not so much because... well, I don't think we're going to face a wood issue, and even if we do, I can just have my laborers cut down a whole bunch of wood. That's not going to be that big of an issue. And stone-wise, I mean, they're trickling in enough stone. We'll finish these houses, and we'll probably be good on houses for a little bit. And this has been big population episode. We've just been going crazy with our population. We want to get big. We've designated out our wheat area so that we can get our breweries going, so we can use that to trade instead of firewood, so we don't have to make so much wood. And we're getting our people going. This is a bustling farming suburb right here. All of them in stone houses, and all of them happy to be in stone houses, I'm sure. Happiness 4, I think if we built a chapel... I mean, let me pause this real quick, because one of our achievements is builder. And that's build one of each building. So we still have a wooden house over here and a stone house. And we do have the boarding house, so we got all that. There's nothing to build there. We have the trading post, we have a market, we have stockpiles, and we have storage barns, so we got everything there. We have a well, we have schools, we have a hospital, we have the town hall, we don't have a church, but we do have a cemetery. Here we have fields, orchards, cattle, we do have fishing docks, we do have hunting cabins, and we do have gatherers' huts. Here we do have logger hutters, and we do have foragers' lodge, we do have an herbalist, we do have a blacksmith. We do have a tailor, and we do have a tavern, and we do have a mine and a quarry, and these you can't build. So I think the only thing we're missing is to build a chapel, but that chapel, we're going to have to wait a little bit before we actually build it. Since we went crazy on our houses, we need to get our stone reserve back up. So as soon as we do that, I'm sure we will be going get a chapel, and then we'll finish the builder achievement, and that'll be at least one achievement that we were working towards that we got. Okay, so we still have all of our farmers. They should be living a lot closer now, and so they should be able to do a better job. And we have now a merchant at the trading post, and it is, of course, the food merchant. I had wished it was the resource one that had brought me stone, but not this time. Okay, so we have 10% left on this quarry. We are going to need to build another quarry. And I think, I don't know, maybe back here would be a good spot for the quarry. It's not too terribly far from the houses. And I can build more houses along here to fit. Let's see if a quarry will fit back here. Oh yeah, it'll definitely fit here. And I don't think we'd be using this for anything else. Let me see if there's a way to possibly fit two I don't think there's going to be a way to fit 2. But there'd definitely be a way to fit a mine with it. A mine back here, so let's squeeze it into whatever bit of a corner we can. Maybe that would be better. Oh no, a pasture is a bug infestation. Let's check this out. Which one is it? Oh, not our chickens. Oh gosh. So what we need to do is we need to quickly build another pasture. We are going to build one over on this side anyway. So let's go ahead and build it. Let's see here. I think over here would be a good spot for the chickens. Let's build that real fast. The good thing about that is it's not going to take any stone. It's just going to be wood. So let's go ahead and put a chicken pasture over here. And we're going to make that top priority to move our chickens over there. So let's hope that we don't lose too many of our chickens. This is our first blight as far as animals go, and I had been meaning to move them, but I hadn't yet. So my laborers need to get their butts over here. They need to clear out this area for my new chickens, and I need to move the chickens. So far we're losing chickens. We're reproducing, but we're losing, so we need to move them. So should have plenty of time to move the chickens. And then what we'll do is we'll bulldoze down this, and then while we have it, we will build it right back up, and we will split the chickens. And that way we have double chickens. Chickens reproduce really fast. They give us lots of food. They're great. I love chickens. So the laborers should be over here removing this stuff. Let me check on the orchard here. This orchard, trees still seem to be doing good. I might eventually remove this field here, because that's prime real estate for more houses. I don't know where they would work. Maybe in the mines, but these mines are probably going to be getting to the point where they're going to be emptying out soon. So I mean, leaving it there for now is fine. Alright, my laborers are here. Chop it down. One good thing to note is laborers that have been educated, they not only carry more, but they actually are more efficient. They get more logs out of per tree, and I think they get more stone out of each rock, and they don't necessarily do tasks faster, they're just more efficient at it. So that's good. Let's check our chickens here. So we are losing chickens, but it's not at such a rapid rate that this won't be done before that we hit that point. We don't need so many builders, so I'm going to default some of these back to laborers because I don't have anything to build. Okay, merchant is here. Did you bring me some stone? No, you brought me chestnuts and apples. Let me check. Do we have chestnuts? I want to say that chestnuts is one of the things we don't have. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have chestnuts, so we'll go ahead and buy the chestnuts. I know we have the apples. And I remembered this time, 625. And you can be dismissed. We don't want you anymore. We have so many things that we actually aren't even using yet. So many orchards that we could make. Alright, did you clear this area out? Excellent. Bring me the wood and get my builders working on it. I need to move the chickens. Alright, builders. Get to it. Chickens are still doing fine. I mean, we've lost about 10 chickens overall. We've had some people die of old age. That's taking up our laborers, but that's okay. Food-wise, our wheat is still the one suffering the most. I think because it's the furthest away. So it's still suffering the most as far as that goes. It might be that wheat just grows a little slower, so I might have to research that and see. Come on, where are my builders at? Come build this. I think you're a builder there, right? Good. Finish this building. Excellent. Alright, so we are going to say we want chickens here. And we want to empty this. And we want to stop working it. So those herdsmen should automatically come over here. Excellent. And having moved our chickens out, I think the blight is gone. I'm not 100% sure on that. I guess we'll see. We're moving the chickens out, and we'll see if the blight came over with them or what. So we got apples, and we've got cherries, and we've got a miner dying during childbirth, as if the occupation of being a miner wasn't hard enough. You're now dying in childbirth. Okay, so it looks like the chickens are fine here. We will go ahead and click back to work, and we will assign 2 more herdsmen, and we will split this and let the chickens go to both places. That way, if another blight hits, we should be fine. And we need to wait for our booming population growth of what we just had here for laborers to come up. But I also need to build this quarry, because that other quarry is almost dead. So I'm going to build it right there. And I'm going to build a dirt road. And try to get it to there. And let them travel this to get to the houses. But my laborers need to come out and tear this down. I mean, I got plenty of stone right now, so this running out won't be the biggest of deals. But I definitely need it so that I can transfer the workers over. And then I probably won't put quite as many workers in it this time, because we don't need as many. And of course, along the road, we want to put the stockpile. That way the laborers can move the stone over, and then the market people can move it in. Let's see what he brought for us. This is the food merchant again. We're at like 40,000 food, buddy. We don't need your food. So that got finished, so now they are able to just put the wood right over there. And I'm also going to tell them, just clear this area out so I can see it easier. That will make it nice. So laborers and builders will do that. Excellent. We're a little low on laborers. We are losing some of the adult population to various things. You can see our graves are getting filled up here. We might have to put another tombstone thing over here, which is fine. But we're gonna have an explosion of population here in just a little bit. Like, all these people moved in and started having kids. At least some of them did. Some of these are old people. Is our population that old? Oh gosh. Did I wait too long to build houses? Well, there are young couples mixed in here, so I don't think that's a big deal. 16-year-old male student is hooked up with the fisherwoman there. He likes the older women, I guess. Excellent. So we're bringing in the iron necessary to build this, and then we're going to chop down the rest of that. I believe this is going to be running out any time now. 2% left. We did put 15 workers in there, and so we really have 30 laborers available to us, and we probably don't really need more than 10 in there, so we're going to have an extra 5. More people are becoming laborers as well. Looks like more people are dying, more people are being born. Circle of life is coming. Everything is great. And our builders are taking care of that. And I just want to make sure they got everything. A couple things sprung up here. Clear it all out. And really, I wonder if I can make a tunnel through here and extend my stone road down here, move my stockpile over, and then I'll have access to another area where I can put my next stone quarry. We'll see. I'm not sure. So as soon as this is done, I am going to tell it to not work, because I don't want all my workers to come over here. I want all the workers to be over here still. Finish off this, because I don't want this just to linger. Only 1% left, so it's almost dead. This will be actually my first quarry that I have mined completely out. Before I was just learning, and oh gosh, our schools are full. We need another school. I also learned school-wise is proportion on how fast they learn is proportion on how close the school is to the houses. Since I know this is going to be a bustling community, I will go ahead and put a school here. Let's see what this trader brought us. Food. Come on, man. We don't need food. 45,000. We almost hit our 50,000 limit. That miner died in a cave-in. 0% remaining. Will they keep working this? Even though it's 0% remaining? Or will it eventually, like, be like, okay, it's gone? I don't know. I guess I'll find out shortly. Oh, there it goes. So they finished it. They have nowhere to work. So we will open this one up for business. And we'll actually drop down to 10, though. Mine is open for business. You guys can come. And we got school going on here. So really what I want to do is demolish this now. I don't know if it lets me demolish it. Okay, I think that's the demolish symbol, right? Okay, so we're going to remove the structures, get a little bit of the resources back. So that'll be good. But as far as that hole will be there forever. Can't fill it in. You would think being this close to the river it might actually become a lake. It'd be kind of cool if you could. And then we could have a swimming pool for the kids. Alrighty, so we have a lot of people coming down here to work. And welcome to the new mine. 18 laborers. So what we're going to do is we are going to build more stone houses. And keep this community bustling right here. Need a bustle for sure. That's what we're gonna do. But we definitely need all these workers here because of all the work that we have over here. It takes a lot of workers to man all these different things. And so that is part of the reason why. Oh, looks like we need to just designate a chop here. Because those trees are getting a little bit on the patchy end. These trees are doing alright. Let's check our wood stores. We have 500 wood. We are producing a little bit more than we're using, so that's good. We might want to set up. I know we got a lot of food. We might want to set up a thing. Maybe we just cut down these trees over here because we are going to advance over into this area eventually. But for now, we don't need to yet. We are going to check out this merchant. Okay, you brought wool, coats, firewood, iron tools, and wool. No, we don't need any of that. I think we're getting close to the point where we can start up the production of these wheat. Let's build some more houses first. Because we definitely are wanting a thriving metropolis here. Okay, let's build that there, and let's build the road. There we go. Now, I might just build 2 more houses right there. I might even remove the well and move it over somewhere else to put the houses in here again. Let's see here. But I like having that well there just in case, because That well's our insurance policy for if a house fire starts. The good thing about stone houses is they don't burn as easily as other houses. So that is our plus to having that stone house there. Let's designate a little stockpile over here, and let's actually put our laborers to work. We got quite a bit of them. We're just going to do a general collection of everything in this area. That way we'll kind of be able to see what we're working with over in that area. Because I'm not 100% sure what we're working with. But we designated the houses first, so they should be bringing all the stuff over there first. And then we should be chopping down these things. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think we had workers on their way to drop these things off. So we're good. Excellent. With that there, we have 20 workers, 21 laborers, and let's see here, it is late autumn, and most of our food is still getting collected. I mean, we're still netting more food. We have 50,000 food now, so that's not that big of a deal as far as that food goes. But these guys will be really close to the wheat, so we will see if designating these as wheat farms. Let's designate one as a wheat farm, and then we'll test out our theory that if they live closer, they will harvest the whole thing. Okay, so most of them are walking along the road, but a lot of them are walking just down this way, which I'm fine with right now. That's not that big of a deal. But what I want to do is, you guessed it, more houses. We gotten to the point where we have so much food and so much work to do that having all these houses isn't going to be a big deal. We really want these houses, and since one of our options is to, one of our things is to have all these wells, we're gonna put another well here, right there. And I think after we build all these houses, we're gonna build the chapel that we need for Builder. Let's build those real fast, and then we'll see what we've got as far as resources. If we've got the resources for it right now, we'll go ahead and build the chapel. And I think we'll probably build the chapel down here in our new little area. Because a lot of our population lives right here. It's a little crazy how much of our population lives right here. And here's the trader. Let's check. What do you got for us? No, we really don't want any of that. Thank you. These houses are going up. Our stone is getting a little low, but we've already brought all the stone over. But we're going to need more houses for our stone people to live in. And so that is why we built that. More people became laborers, so that whole area, like I said, where we're going to be a little bit under for a little bit, we kind of stagnated a little bit as far as our growth. But with how much food that we are now bringing in, oh, looks like this one's ready to be cut. Go ahead and cut it. And this one looks like it could be cut, so we'll cut it as well. We might need to put another blacksmith down in this area, and maybe another tailor. So here we go. We are at 17% yield here already, and we're at 14% here. So that's an extra 3% already, and it's just springtime. So I think that people are just living a little too far away from those areas. But we're still bringing in enough food that it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, all the houses are built. I have a couple single people moving into them, but as they get older, we should be alright. And we have nomads again, so you know what? We have all the houses. It's probably not going to be a ridiculous... 36? It's a lot of nomads, but we're going to take them. Let's pause down this. We have quite a few people living in there, and it's saying we have 16 people that are homeless. So what we're going to do is we're going to build another boarding house. If we have the resources for it. That was a lot of people to bring in, so out of the 36, only 16 of them didn't have places to stay. What we're going to do is we're going to kick out people, and we are going to try to get it set up to where like people couple together. So we will say we're going to demolish this building because that was a single person. We are going to say we're going to demolish this building. These guys are young, or a young one and an old one. Just a single old one. Here we've got a family, a young family, old guy. Kick him out, kick out this young guy. And then we have a young family there. Young family, older family, single parent. Let's try kicking him out. That one's good. Let's see if we can kick them out. That family's good. We need to kick that one out. That one's good. Good. Let's go to the next row. Good. No, let's try to kick her out. I mean, it's going to raise how many people that are supposedly homeless, but that's okay. Because we're just kicking them out, and then we're going to reestablish the houses. And so they're going to take everything out of it, and then it would act as if it's going to be demolished. So we're going to hit play real quick, and then we're going to see our homeless people jump up from 16 to 32, and then we're going to go pause, and we are going to cancel it. And with that, hopefully families move back in. And we will pause and look. So there's a family, yes. So now we're down to 9 people that are homeless instead of... Look, there's one that actually didn't get moved into yet. No, what are you doing? I don't want single people. It's going to be easier to go from the top because I don't have to exit out as I hit a row. Let's look here. So a lot of these were replaced by families, which is what we were wanting. Looks like only one of them so far moved in, but not as a family. Then there's another empty one there. So we have 2 empty ones and one that I'm about to empty, and that's 9. So we'll hit play, and then we'll hit pause, and we will cancel this. And we'll look at this. So there's the young family that moved in there. Where was that other house? I can't remember which one it was. Well, now we're down to like no one being homeless, so we just redistributed all of our people there. So we will go ahead and play. And someone will probably move in there, and it'll probably be a single person, which I'm okay with. So we successfully have houses for the nomads, which means we have a lot of workers that are just sitting around. This is at 77% yield, and this is at 72%, so it's distancing itself a little bit more. With all that, I'm going to assign work for these people then. They're not doing anything right now. I'm sure my labor force ripped through this. So before I do anything else, I'm just going to tell them, gather these resources. I've got 1 million people, 42 people. We had room for them all, which is quite amazing. We do have a couple people still living in here, so it's not like we had houses for them all set up previously. It's just that we had a place for them. So here our coal mine is almost out. We do have... well, we don't have very much coal. So we are probably going to tell it to probably going to build another mine. We're also going to try to build it in this area right here to replace it. And let's see, or maybe we can even put it... too bad we couldn't put it right there. Looks like our best place is going to be to put it right here. Which I'm okay with, because we have areas to go. Have a trader. So we'll let that go first. Actually, it doesn't really matter if we do or don't. You brought food. We don't need food. We've still got food. So I'm actually going to... Oh, Dysteria? That's okay. We knew that was coming. I'm going to put 2 more of these to work. Since it's paused, it's a good time to do that. And we are going to jump that up to 52. We'll have another wheat field going. And we have our hospital here. We'll nip Dysteria in the butt, just like we did before. Let's get going. With all these extra resources, we are definitely going to need this. So we're going to build it. It's not going to take too much of our stone. We've been meaning to build that chapel for a while now. It just seems like every time I turn around, there's something else to build. It's crazy. We're still hovering around the 50,000 food. We did bring in just a whole bunch of people, so we are going to need to get that going. With that being 60-some, that will leave us with about 100. So let's look at this chapel. If we build this chapel, we can finish this on a good note. We should be able to do this. This chapel is huge. I think we're gonna put it back here. Maybe down here. It's a big building. Child died of dysteria. That's sad. I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about that right now, though. We're probably gonna build more houses there. Let's put the chapel here. I guess we'll have it face the river. It's a good spot for it. So we'll get the chapel built, and then we'll probably end here. And we'll go ahead and let that go. And then we'll have the builder achievement done, and we'll be doing good. What I might actually do is build another woodcutter area and hunter and gatherer for herbs right down here. It's a good spot for it. I did just demolish all the trees, but you know, that's not that big of a deal. I'm surprised it didn't tell me that the stone was low. Normally it's just like, hey, you're using all your stone, it's all gone, which I know. With all the workers we have, I'm actually going to up this. And I'm assuming this thing probably ran out. Yes, it did. So we are... Nope, there it goes. Now it's going to tell us our firewood is low. Okay. You are getting iron, but I want you to get coal. Not iron. And you have 40% left. There is actually an achievement to have 30 people in mines for an extended period of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to up my iron limit. And we have the boat that came. I'm going to up my coal limit. And I'm going to put extra people here. I can do what? Miners. Let's see how far up we can go. Oh, and there's Builder. We finished Builder. So that is great. Okay, we still have 19 laborers after that. Let's have people come to church. Already you're full of 200 members. So I'm probably going to need to build another church over in this area. Because we have more than 200. and our population should be happier. They're going to go to church. They love it. Excellent. And I will deal with getting the rest of my food up and running. I think I'm going to build more food in this general area because I'm going to need more farmers, more everything. But there is one for mining. I think if you keep 30 people in 2 mines for a couple years, like 10 years or something. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you all for watching, and everything's going great. We're really building it up. And definitely, if you enjoyed it, definitely give me a like. I am pretty new at this, so any feedback you have, it would be great. As far as YouTube goes, not as far as Banished goes. I'm fairly proficient with Banished. But thank you again for watching. You guys have a great day.